What what is good, you guys? Welcome back to another Invincible Guardians of the Globe video. So today we are going to be actually covering the 2.8 update for Invincible Guardians of the Globe. A lot of things have gotten added, and a lot of things are a little different now. So first things first, for my players that are done with the season, well, story mode basically, we finally got another chapter. We got chapter 18, and it's 70 waves. I might do these on stream or something like that, but we do got 70 waves. Good little pile of free gems, some dossiers, so that's cool. Second thing, there is a new artifact path that just came out. We're going to get into that in a second. But most importantly, the thing that we've all been wanting, the thing that we all been begging for, new case files. Now, Omni-Man was kind of expected. I called this one. I said Omni-Man was going to drop because of the fact that they're considering possibly dropping General Krieg. So it made the most sense to me that Omni-Man was going to be getting a case file. I did not think Powerplex was getting one. Powerplex was not a person I thought was getting one. But, regardless, we got Omni-Man's case file here, and we got Powerplex case file here. So, that's not bad. It's not bad. Both characters are really good, so if you take both characters to 1,000, you're not really doing yourself no harm. Powerplex is one of the better criminals. I think he's probably the second best, if not third best criminal in the game. So, you're not doing anything too bad if you do decide to boost him to level 1,000. I think level 5,600 is like the sweet spot, like getting him there. You could still get a Seance Dog. Not going to get the Seance Dog that's Epic Plus, but you'll still get one. So it's fine. Like, I have both of them already at 600. So I'm contemplating, do I want to power rank them to 1,000? Or do I just want to take my 2 free Seance Dogs that get me an Elite Seance, that get me an Elite Plus Seance Dog? Because boosting Omni-Man to 1,000, I can see the benefit in that. But boosting Powerplex to 1,000, for me, I don't know if I see the benefit too much because of the fact that I have so many other characters I need to boost up. And the same thing with Omni-Man. Boosting Omni-Man to 1,000, I can see the benefit in some other teams I have. But at the same time, it can halt my main team's progression. So that's what's kind of making me like, I don't know if I want to do it yet. But now, the two things I'm really excited about. There is 2 new artifacts. I know there's one in the Battle Pass, but there is another secret artifact. These two artifacts right here are really good. And honestly, they're both insane. The Battle Pass one is insane, and this one's insane. Most people aren't going to notice this one unless you go into your artifacts and look at it. This one is a bug from another planet, apparently, who's often made a meal. Which is kind of funny because he's a little cute. But the wielder, when wearing this artifact, when he or she reaches 1% HP, kind of like how Immortal's ability works, they will get an immunity shield. They will also get a 20% attack increase for 5 seconds. And in addition to all of that, this also charges up their main ability by 25%. And this has a cooldown of 60 seconds, which, understandable, 60 seconds is a reasonable cooldown for all of that goodness. This is basically Immortal's main ability. No, it's basically Immortal's passive ability, just better, in a way. So this is really good because you can throw this on like a Conquest. You can throw this on like a Blue Suit Mark. You could throw this on an Allen and make him even more harder to fucking kill. Like, you could throw this on so many characters and it can dramatically change that character. So I actually like that artifact a ton. The other one, we're going to go to the Battle Pass to see it. So this one right here is also interesting. This is that Thraxan armor that Omni-Man was wearing when he was the king of Thraxan. Oh, Thraxa. Um, the artifact's stats don't seem crazy, but what the artifact does is crazy. It adds the leader tag, which is something we were all talking about. General Krieg supposed to be having the leader tag. Like everybody in my stream was talking about it. General Krieg should have a leader tag, but now I'm interested if he's actually going to have the leader tag, because if he's not, it makes sense on why they would add this. Because then you put this on General Krieg, it gives someone the leader tag. This screams to boost Conquest. That's what this screams to me. And it also makes me think that General Krieg might not have the leader tag then. But basically, this adds the leader tag to the wielder that's wearing it. In addition, it also applies a 20% shield to that person that is that is of their current max HP, I'm guessing, for 5 seconds. I don't know if it does this the moment the battle starts, because it doesn't say it. It doesn't say like when they're hurt or anything. Applies a shield of 20% of the current HP of the wielder for 5 seconds. Every 30 seconds. So I don't know if it's like the moment the battle starts, he just had the shield for 5 seconds, and then the next 30 seconds, after that 5 seconds is up, the next 25 seconds he gets another shield. I don't know if it's like that. I don't know if that's how it works. When I get it, we'll test it and we'll find out. But I'm guessing that's like a constant bubble shield, which is kind of cool, because once again, giving that to someone like Alan, giving that to someone like, I would say, Immortal, giving that to someone like even Blue Suit Mark in a way, giving that to someone like Doc, maybe not Doc Seismic, but you could argue Doc Seismic. Someone like Powerplex, someone like Shapesmith, who the longer he's alive, the more he damages your team because he makes them fight each other. Like, this artifact right here and the other artifact, they are interesting. Interesting indeed. And then last but not least, the thing that everybody was clenching their pearls for, the new war system. So I'm going to do a stream, and I'll post up the breakdown of it. But I'm going to give you guys a brief breakdown. So what it seems like to me is that we're going to have 3 days to prepare. And I'm guessing it's going to be 5 rounds. So maybe every round we get 3 days to prepare, which is going to be, what, 15 days? So half of the month. So that's not bad. That's a lot longer than most of the other seasons. So this is going to be a real thought out, planned out kind of thing, so it's cool. And the way it seems to work is you have up to 90 hero slots that you could put in. You and your team put in your heroes that you want to put in. Now, the one thing I can understand is you don't want to put in your best people. You don't want to put in your top 5 and maybe your second 5. You don't want to put them in. Unless you can build a really good top, like with your really good top 5, take 2 people out of that really good top 5 and build a strategy team around that 2, and then have your top 3 and just fill in 2 people that can help there. That's what I'm going to do, because you want to have as many strong people as you can in your reserves between you and your alliance, but you don't want to put your strongest in the reserves, because when the battles start and you actually have to start going and invading other people's stuff, you need to have strong teams to attack with. I'm not sure if you can use the same team over and over. We none of us know, because we haven't seen the battle system. But if you're able to use the same team, then maybe you could just keep your top 5. But if you're not, what if you can only use a team one time, and you each, like, you know what I'm saying? So you need to make sure you and your team have multiple teams that you guys can use to attack with and teams to defend with. So it does come down to real thought process. This is actually a really nice, neat system that's going to require thinking. We're going to require team building. It's going to require having to think on the fly for substituting weaknesses and shit like that. So, and there is another factor of this that's going to play a big difference too. So, for example, this tower doesn't matter who you really put in, because it's Cecil Secrets. As of right now, there is no Cecil Secrets in the game. So I put strategy. I put a high level Doc Seismic. That way, when someone goes to attack him, I put him in the middle. When the people that they put to attack us rush, they're gonna instantly get stunned, and then Battle Beast is gonna come in and just start fucking shit up from while Doc Seismic flies away and starts dealing damage from far away. That's my strategy for that one. For the flyers, in the second tower, flyers get 30% attack boost. So I put my friend Krieg's Alan. I put Kay's I put Krieg's Kay's Allen with Krieg's Universa. I built all the teams. I told them to just put I told them to just put the reserves in, and I will build the teams. So yeah, guys. So this team is going to be actually pretty good because the team getting that 30% attack boost. Mark and Universe are going to do a great job of dealing damage, and Alan's going to do a great job of trying to stay up. Now, I'm contemplating between swapping the two Allens, because I have another Allen somewhere else. But for right now, this one's the Maulers. So the Maulers are the only people that get boosts here, and luckily for us, me and my friend both have Maulers Omnipotent. His Mauler back here, the ranged one, he has at a higher level than mine. Mine is only 200 and something. So I was like, cool, let him put his Mauler in. So we have the three Maulers. That's fine. Now the only thing that worries me with this one is you don't have to put. That's the thing. You don't have to put teams that work with the synergy. Those synergies are just there to try to influence who you put in there. What worries me about that is a person with like 2 level 1000 robots and maybe like a level 1000 immortal can literally come in here and just put those 3 characters in, completely forgetting about the boost, and delete our Maulers. And if that happens, then it's like, fuck, we lost the tower. Because that's what you're putting these teams in for, to defend your tower so you don't lose towers. Team in the middle. The team in the middle was Criminal Organization. And so I put 3 criminals. We put Titan, King Lizard, and Iguana. And the reason I put those, I wanted to put Doc Seismic and Powerplex behind him, to be honest. But the only thing was, I have a Powerplex, I don't have a Doc Seismic to put with it. So I'm waiting to see if one of my teammates have one, and then I'll probably switch this team out. But for right now, I think Iguana and King Lizard make the most sense to put in, because you want someone that can deal damage alongside of Titan while he is tanking, and someone that can deal damage from behind. The reason why I wanted to do Powerplex is because Powerplex I would once again put in the front with the 2 people in the back. That way when the team comes rushing forward, he stuns them, and then Powerplex and Titan will jump into the battle. But yeah, so that's that team. Team 5 on this side. I just built a strong team because once again the synergy doesn't matter. It's talking about Flaxen boost. No one is using Flaxen leader or Flaxen soldiers. I don't care what's the reasoning, you're not doing it. So I put a decent team that can just work together. So Shapesmith, Immortal, Blue Mark, Agent Spider, and what's his name? Rex. Then this team here, you can only put 4 characters, so I put Monster Girl, Immortal, Robot, and Rex, and Shrinking Ray. And the reason I did that was because Shrinking Ray and Robot are going to take care of the team. Shrinking Ray with her boost of defense, and Robot with his healing. And then with Shrinking Ray's boost in defense plus the boost in defense of the thing, my team's probably gonna have a really hard time dying. So I'm interested to see how this one works. I'm assuming it's going to be kind of like how Arena is, that there's a timer, so if they don't defeat us in a certain time, they lose. So I see my team being able to stay up. As long as they don't put like an Anissa in their lineup here to counter all of the defense boosts, but hopefully not. And then this one was team defenses are boosted. So I put Allen and Anissa because in case the person that tries to attack us is using an Adam Eve or Mark or any type of human, my Anissa is going to help counter them. And then we got Robot, Rex, and Adam Eve, who are all going to get a defense boost, so that's cool. And then Allen and Anissa to kind of, deal the damage. So yeah. And then my HQ team as of right now, we're probably going to try to juice this team up and make it a little stronger. But our HQ team right now is Blue Sumark, Titan, Lucan, Adam Eve, and Seance Dog. I'm going to text my team, and we're going to try to get a better team in here. I want to have, like, a Conquest, maybe a Universa. If not, we could do Conquest, Adam Eve, maybe, and then, like, Omni-Man Mark, something like that. Or Omni-Man Mark, Universa, Conquest, and have Seance Dog be the only healer. Like, we gotta do something damage output wise that makes it that someone can't just steamroll us. Because the only thing that worries me with this team is not bad. This team will hopefully be able to stay alive for a long period of time because of the two healers. The only thing that worries me is Lucan's probably gonna die really quickly, and I need Lucan for my Seance Dog to be able to heal the highest he can heal. And then Blue Sumark is also another person that dies pretty quickly. So it's like they're not the best two to be supporting this Titan. But like I said, that's something that me and my team got to figure out. But this is how it works. That's how the layout works. And then another thing is the rewards. So I'm already in gold tier, I guess, because of our region. I think if you're anything over region 10, you automatically get put in gold tier, I think. Or you automatically get placed, I'm guessing. Excuse me. But yeah, it's pretty cool because you get these little things here, which I'm not sure. I'm guessing they're free artifact fragments, and that's a cool feature. But they can also just be the Kabutops thing, because there's no way to get the Kabutops as of right now. So maybe this is just the Kabutops like that, or maybe these are free artifact fragments, which I think will be much better to do, in my opinion, because with free artifact fragments, you can go for whatever you want. So if you come in first place, you get 21 free artifact fragments, so you can hold on to them to build your Kabutops if you want to do that, or you can use them to build up, let's say, the Burger Mart burger if you want to do that, or use it to build up whatever the hell else. If it is free artifact fragments. If it's the Kabutops, then it's going to be Kabutops pieces. But that's pretty cool. And you also get a hefty amount of gems. For top 10, you get 770 gems, which is really good. And then for first place, you get 920 gems. So the gem output is actually really good. It's actually really good. Because even at top 40, you get 720. So I think if you go down below that, 670, yeah. So these are like really good, or gems. Like you're just gonna get really good gems as long as you guys can compete just a little bit. You should be able to get some good gems. But yeah, this is the new event. I'm hoping to see how it goes. I definitely will be streaming the day that it happens. So yeah, I think we have a lot to look forward to with this update. My gem booster expired. Oh no. But we have a lot to look to this update. I'm really excited to get my Theon's dog a little more boosted. We might be able to get him to Legendary Plus and a little bit more than that later today. So I'm excited. Thank you guys so much. If you guys have any questions, comment it down below. I will also be posting a little short version of this on TikTok. So make sure to go check that out. And yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the love and support you guys have given me. And let's keep trying to grow the channel. If you guys have any questions or any breakdowns you guys want, please comment it down below and I will get right on that. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.